Hello everyone, I have came with my another new video. So in this video I will explain you a totally different concept. So what is that? So in my previous videos which I have uploaded in the YouTube channel, you have seen I have talked about the Django project, many core Python projects also I have shown you by implementing those also. So in this project I will definitely it is a Django project, but here I am trying to implement the machine learning, okay, machine learning models. I am trying to implement integrate machine learning models with the help of with inside this Django project, okay. So before that I have some prerequisite steps. So basically I will tell you that I am not using any type of database as you are seeing, like by default DBSQL is provided or any PostgreSQL. I'm not using any type of database because our motto is to make a machine learning project with the help of Django. Okay, so you will see I have created an user interface. There are two DOM elements is there. Like first of all is file upload. I will show you the code also how we are uploading the file. I will teach I will explain you that. And also I have created a drop down. Okay, so where you will see the options will be there, though I have not uploaded any file, that's why the options is not there. Now, so before training a machine learning model and testing a model, there are some prerequisite steps. Okay. So what we know for training and testing, we need a data set. The data set most probably in the form of CSV file. So what I'm trying to do here only, trying to implementing those prerequisite steps only, which is required for integrating a machine learning model. Then we will do the prediction with the help of that data set. Okay. So what I am doing is I am creating a database, okay, where I will upload a file. So first of all I will show you what I have done, okay, by implementing this user interface, okay, implementing this file upload and select category this, and then I will go for the code. So first of all I will choose a file, okay, whatever. So basically in the Kaggle these two are the very famous data set, that is Iris dataset, that talks about the three, like the flowers of three different categories, okay. So if I open, you will see like the file is uploaded here, iris.csv, okay. Now you will see there are no options is there in the drop down, but when I will upload, okay, I will show you teach you also how we can upload a file, okay. When I will upload, click, okay, you will see in the media folder. So in the media I have a folder called media in my project folder. So there you will see the iris.csv file is saved, okay. This CSV file is saved, okay, after upload. Okay. Now if I when I upload, you will see the options is there in the drop down. See there are three different flower categories: Iris Setosa, Iris Versicolor, and Iris Virginica. Okay, whatever, and you will see in the data set what it contains, what the CSV Iris CSV data set contains. You will see there are multiple records are there corresponding to the, like the last column is the species, means that it contains the unique categories, okay. So basically first 50 records is for Setosa, second 50 records is for Versicolor, and third 50 records is for Virginica, okay. So when I will click any particular category, suppose iris versicolor, it is showing here in the field in the upper part. Okay, when I will click analyze, you will see the corresponding, only that 50 record corresponding to this iris versicolor will come, okay, in the form of table, okay. Okay, this is the first part. Okay, I have done this much only. Okay, so Baker, later I will show you in my next part also, and in my next video what I'm trying to show you, that is I will implement the pagination, where you will see 10 records will be there in a particular page, and when you will, and you can go for next page also. This means this 50 records will be splitted into 5 pages, and you can have the option for next page, okay. Okay, this is not like a very bad user response will be there if I do with this. The user need to scroll up and down to see all the records related to Iris Versicolor. And again, if you go for Iris Setosa and analyze report, corresponding Iris Setosa records will come in the form of table. Okay, this much I have done. And my next part you will see I will implement the pagination part also, and then you will see I will train a model. Okay, train a model, and you will see there is another button, there will be prediction button. When I will predict dynamically 5 records, like how many columns is there? Five, oh no, four. Mainly this is the species particular category, so this column we will not need. Okay, these four category columns are there, so four dynamic fields are there. Okay, where we need to give this different types of data, and with the help of that it will predict which category flowers is that. Okay, that I'm trying to implement. Okay, in the next part also I will show you after this implementation. Okay, this is the data set which is saved in the media. Now, okay, I have used media, I have implemented file upload. Okay, for this reason we need to do some configurations in the settings.py, which is there in the main file. Okay, so I have created an app also. Okay, app also. Okay, basically, but this is basically used for in the main file settings.py. Now I have to import the OS part, because to integrate other folders inside the main Django project. And now this is the base dir. This talks about the main Django folder or the Django path. Okay, where all the files will be saved. Okay, and we can use in the Django project. There are some configurations for installed apps, media middleware. I have created my own app. Okay, I have configured that. Okay, middleware also you can go for configuration and go for custom middleware also. Okay, template I have manually done this. Okay, without this, without os.pass.join. Okay, like the Django does not know that we have a folder called templates, and inside that we have some HTML files. Okay, so what I've done, base dir, I've mentioned the uh, mentioned like this base dir talks about the main Django folder, Django part I have told you, and templates I have added. Okay, so that Python, like Django, knows like there is a folder called template. Okay, and inside that there are some HTML files. Database configurations are there, but I will not use here in this code. Okay, in this project. Now these are the very important configurations. Okay, so first of all, static URL. Static URL is basically used for when, like, this configuration is basically used when the browser access the static files. Means you will see inside static I have JavaScript file. Okay, when the browser access the JavaScript file from this URL. Okay, like you are seeing that jQuery is running, though I have created the JavaScript file with the help of jQuery and AJAX. So from where it is coming? It is coming from script.js. Okay, from script.js. If I go for script.js, you will see from here it is coming. Okay, how the browser will access? Okay, the browser is accessed with the help of this. Okay, you will see by default it is provided, but front slash is missing. Okay, I have given that front slash, and this basically talks about the folder. Means, sorry, means this static folder. Okay, that's why os.path.join. Okay, base dir static. Without this, Django does not know if we have a static folder, and inside that we have script.js file also. Same for media. Okay, so media URL. Okay, so basically the browser will access the media folder with the help of this URL. Okay, and media root. Without this also, Django, same thing. Django will not know that we have a folder called media, and inside media what are the files we are uploading, or the user is uploading in the runtime of the Django project, that will be stored here. Okay, now how this is uploading I will show you. First of all, when the user will enter the URL in the browser, I'm reloading it. Okay, though I have run it, okay, with the help of python manage.py run server, you will see this server is running. Okay, now if I go for like when the user clicks the, like, enters the URL in the browser, first of all it will become in the form of get, so it will directly goes to the main URL with the help of include. No, but home is directly given here also. The corresponding function based view will be executed. Okay, see inside the views.py the corresponding function based view is there, return render this part. Okay, so this will be executed, so that HTML template will be rendered, this HTML template will be rendered. Okay, so that's why you are seeing this form. Okay, where we have two DOM elements, upload CSV file and select category. Okay, after that when I will click the file, okay, when I'm clicking the file, okay, means we are filling up the form, upload. Okay, in that case you will see button click. This is also coming from the script.js. When I have uploaded, means fill up the form, then in that case post request, like the from the server, web server, the request is coming in the form of post, but it is not going to the URL directly in that case, in this case, because we are using JavaScript. Okay, with the help of jQuery, this means this is jQuery, and if you go for JavaScript, it will be a very lengthy process, because that's why go for JavaScript, jQuery. Okay, for jQuery you need to use a small CDN link. Okay, so basically in Google you can get this global CDN link. With the help of this, what we know, like JavaScript is basically built in the browser, so it has extension JS, but for jQuery, okay, you need to use this CDN link. Okay, so now in JavaScript, okay, the URL is coming directly into the, like the request is coming directly into the JavaScript. Okay, from there we will send the request, okay, to the Django application without reloading the web page. Okay, this is basically our main motto for using JavaScript and AJAX. This is basically done by the AJAX. When the button, like user will click the upload button, it will say I have accessed this DOM element with the help of ID. If I go for CSV upload, okay, .html, you will see I have the button upload. Okay, upload CSV file. Wait, I'm showing you the button. See, up button. Okay, basically used for upload button. Okay, in that case, when the user will click that, then this function will be executed. JavaScript function will be executed. Prevent default, I can show you. I have told you in my previous video, I have created a jQuery and AJAX video. Okay, where I have explained everything, how the request is going to the views.py, how we from the views.py response is coming accepted by the Ajax. Okay, I have explained you. Then also I'm explaining you in short. This is basically used to prevent the form submission from reloading the page. Okay, form is submitted, but the HTML page will not be reloaded. Okay, web page will not be reloaded. Okay, button click. For this reason, you were seeing here the button is clicked. Okay, how much time the button will be clicked, you will see here only. See, this is normal though, you will see 2 here. Okay, means 2 times the button is clicked. See, 2 times the button is clicked. Okay, now I have used form data. Basically whatever data the user is giving in the form and submitting the form, those data I am appending it to the form. Okay, form data, because in we need to send the form data to the views.py. Okay, this is the Ajax function. This is basically does the main task. Okay, we have URL, for which URL we are sending the data. Okay, here in this URL. Okay, CSV upload. Okay, after that CSV upload, we are sending the data. Okay, after that it will, with the help of include, it will go to the this app URL, and app URL, whatever URL will be there coming, pattern will be income, like forwarded URL will be coming, it will execute this file upload function based view. I will show you. Okay, after that this form data, now we are sending the form data and method is post. Okay, and now this process data and content type, do a research about that. This is basically mainly used when we go for file upload. Okay, if it does not go for file upload, then this two statement or these two code you don't need to write. Okay, like do a research about that. I will came up with this mainly a new video about why this is used. Basically I am giving you a hint, so you will see in the form data what I need to give is, like when I am starting the form tag. Okay, wait, I need to search it. Yes, here I am starting the form tag. You will see something like this: enc type equals to multi-part or form data. Okay, in normal case, when you are normal project, when you are where you are not using the file upload, then in that case you will not see this enc type. Okay, for file upload only this is required, and this is helps the browser to generate this thing with the help of this statement. Okay, this content statement. Okay, and process data is basically used for not converting the file upload name into a string. Okay, what JavaScript does, whatever this name is there, it is converted, the file is converted into a string. Okay, so for not converting into a string, this is required. Okay, so now for success, this is basically for accepting, because receiving the response. Basically with the help of this we are sending the response. Okay, it will first of all go to the URLs, then app URLs, then that after that it will goes to the views.py, the corresponding view will be executed, means file upload. Okay, what we are doing here, Okay, if the request.method equals to post and request.file equals to CSV file, if the file is there and the method is post, request is post in the form of post, in that case uploading file, okay, we are accessing the file object. Okay, now save path is basically we are telling about the we are like referring to this media folder only, and this iris.csv means that file. Okay, what we are doing, settings.media root, it talks about the, this is basically talks about the media folder only. What I have told you, this media root talks about the media folder only. It will represents the media folder. Okay, after that what I am doing, uploading uploaded file dot name, this is a file object I have told you, and uploaded file dot name, with the help of object this name we are accessing, means the name is going to store inside this whatever file the user will upload during the runtime of the Django project. The file will be saved inside media. Okay, like this way. Okay, inside media. Okay, but this name is saved. Okay, but the data is not saved here, or the whole file is not saved here. For this, though, like whatever the user uploading this file, so first of all what we need to do, like the user can upload the file of high weight. Okay, okay, that can be 50 MB, that can be 70 MB, whatever. Okay, the file size will be much more. In that case what we are doing, okay, so if I directly goes for storing it into this media folder, then there will be more memory is required, that is not memory efficient. Okay, for that reason what we are doing, we are using context manager, so we have to use with the help of with block. Okay, I have not used enter and exit block. Okay, manually it will automatically call internally. Okay, save path, that talks about the media folder, and like binary. Okay, write, we have to open the file in write mode, and in binary it will be written in binary, though I am breaking it into chunks. Okay, so this holds the file object, and here you will see for chunk in uploaded file JSON, that means we are breaking the file into smaller chunks. And what we are doing, this dot write chunk means we are gathering all the chunks in this iris.csv. After that we are getting the whole file data. Okay, you will see here whole file data we are getting in the form of chunks, smaller chunks, because the file must be can be very much larger in size. For that reason we are breaking into chunks and we are gathering it so that we can get the actual whole file, and also the memory will be, it is memory efficient. Okay, so in this way we are uploading the file. So you learn how to upload a file. For that reason we have to use a media folder, we have to do some configurations this, and also one more configuration is there we have to do in urls.py, app urls.py, though I have not used in my next part. This is the first part. In the next part whatever I will do, I will modify, I will explain you this part also. Here we have we will have a configuration. Okay, that is basically used for the user can download the file at the runtime of the Django project, though I have not given an option for downloading the file for the user. In that case I have not used. In my next part, okay, means in part 2 I will show you how it will be upload, like how it will be configured. Okay, here in the urls.py. Now inside the views.py, after executing this, and after that you will see I have used the most important libraries, that is pandas. Pandas, okay, library, Python library pandas built on top of NumPy. Okay, so basically used for data analysis. So what we are doing, reading the file, we are reading the file, we are accessing the last column that contains the species. Okay, you will see contain the species, this is the main thing. Okay, like the different categories of the flowers. Now what we are doing, we are deleting, like from that category we are accessing the last column, and we are deleting all the records which contains not a number, means empty records. Okay, so and we are getting unique. Okay, we are dealing we are fetching the unique categories of the flower and appending to a list. Okay, then with the help of JSON response. Okay, in the previous videos you will see I am sending the rendering the HTML template directly, but though I am using JavaScript file and jQuery and AJAX, so I have to send the response with the help of JSON response. I am not rendering it. Okay, if the status is true, you will see I am accessing success. Inside the success, I'm using this status. Okay, along with the category, whatever unique categories I have fetched, I am sending that also. And if I have not uploaded any file, then you will see no file will be there. Okay, I'm sending the message also and status false also. Okay, now we will go for the script. Okay, the success part is basically responsible for receiving the response sent by the views. Okay, now I'm accessing, see, response.status. Response is basically holds the response data, okay, sent by the views. Like if the response status equals to false, then alert message will come. Okay, no data given, I am showing you. Okay, so if I go for reload, okay, no file is chosen. If I go for upload, you will see alert is coming, no file uploaded. Okay, like this way. Okay, and then return. Okay, the function will be stopped. After that, okay, if the response is true, okay, status is true, in that case I'm accessing the DOM element category dropdown here from the CSV file. Okay, I'm accessing this drop down. Okay, drop down id is category drop down. See, okay, drop down id is category drop down. I'm accessing that only. Okay, and then what I am doing, I am creating the html. Okay, I'm executing the select command. Okay, like option tag. Okay, select category. Okay, I'm using the for loop. I'm using the values also. For this reason you are seeing, like you are seeing the values in the options, and also your what options I will select, it is coming in the front. I will show you. If I like if you noticed or not, I don't know. If I go for upload, you will see options also I will see for that code. And if I use Versicolor, Iris Versicolor, you will see it is coming in the front. Okay, in the field. Okay, for this reason only. Okay, an error, if any network error is there or any error is there, then again alert message will come. Now, okay, I have explained you about what we are, like it is, like it will be doing what we have implemented for upload button. When I'm clicking upload, then what it is going to happen. Okay, now for analyze button I will explain you. For analyze button again, like in the post, okay, post request, again this come when we are clicking analyze button, and then after click analyze button will be clicked. Okay, so if I go for analyze button, okay, if I click, then see analyze button clicked. Okay, after that how the table is coming I will show you. Okay, in the code. Okay, after that, in the same way it is accessing the every DOM elements. After the, because the request coming directly for the post, it is coming directly to the JavaScript. Okay, after that we are using this analyze URL. Basically you will go to the app URL, you will see analyze this route, URL route, so that we are using. Okay, and we are sending this data category also. Okay, sending this data to the views through, with the help of URL it is going to the views and not showing the analyze URL part. Okay, if the method post, then we are getting, like fetching the select category, whatever three categories, three flower categories we are getting. Okay, now file path. Okay, again we are doing the same thing. Okay, we are referring to this media folder and this iris csv. Now again we are reading with the help of pandas. Okay, now target column, we are accessing the target column again with the help of indexing. Then what we are doing, if the target column, whatever the target column, okay, we are fetching those records only from the, means iris setosa. Okay, for iris, like if I go for iris setosa, only iris corresponding iris setosa data will only come. Okay, I'm checking here. Okay, in this line, then I'm sending the records also, the columns also, whatever columns are there, means the column need to be sent separately and the records need to be sent separately. Okay, I'm fetching both of them. Okay, now after that I'm sending column and records as a JSON response received by the JavaScript. After that it is basically accessing the, like table container. Okay, basically first of all it is creating the table. See, this is the table it is creating. Okay, the design part, this is the table heading. Okay, I'm using the JavaScript for loop. This is basically similar to Java for loop. You can go for research. First of all go for JavaScript learning, then AJAX, then go for this, and also jQuery. And I'm dealing with table body. Okay, means in creating the table body also. Then I'm appending to this DOM element table container. I will show you the table container. We have a div. Okay, here we have a div, that is table container. For this reason you will see dynamically the table is getting generated. I will show you again. Okay, so that you understand in a better way. when I will go for choose file, I will go for iris and then upload. Okay, upload, and then I am selecting Virginica. Suppose iris Virginica, then table is not there, and from the beginning table is not. It is generating dynamically when I am clicking analyze report. See the corresponding Virginica record is generated. Okay, 50 records is being generated. Okay, so what I am doing, okay, then at last I'm appending to this DOM element the whole HTML table what I've created before that. Okay, so in this way I'm doing whatever for the post request, it is directly coming to the JavaScript part. Okay, after that it is sending the response to the views.py with the help of URL, so that like we can, AJAX is basically with the help of AJAX is basically used for sending the request to the Django application or Django server without reloading the page. You will see page is not reloaded. Okay, page is not like you like it will give better user experience. Okay, for this reason. Okay, so in my next part, what I have told, I have implement pagination also. I will implement like I will do a model training also. Whatever classification model will be there, I have thinking about logistic regression, and there are also many classification machine like models are there. I'm going to implement those, one of them. Okay, then I will have a predict button. Then after predict the 4 to 5 along, like by uh, predicting the, not predicting, by analyzing the column numbers, like the number of input fields will be generated, and we will have to give the datas, and after that when we go for prediction, then it will get the species. Okay, species, or it will be flexible, means we can upload any type of CSV file or any type of file. Okay, and basically used for machine learning. We can go for diabetics also. Okay, diabetics, so if a patient has diabetics or not, based on the details, that also we can do that. Okay, like this way only we can implement. Okay, so I have explained you everything, how we have done the file upload, how select category is coming, how the table is generating dynamically. Okay, how jQuery is running, button is clicked, analyze button. I have told you how we are using the CDN link for jQuery part. Okay, for doing the jQuery part. Okay, well, like the JavaScript is by default there. Okay, in the browser, but jQuery is not there. So for that reason, we need to use this Google CDN link from Google. Okay, from Google you can get this. Okay, after that you can use this. You can use jQuery part. Okay, see document this type. Okay, document ready function is basically used for waiting the JavaScript to be executed after the HTML template will be executed. Okay, before HTML template will execute, then only JavaScript will execute. Okay, so up to this for today. Okay, so wait for my second part. This is the first part I have shown you.